Good afternoon, everybody. Super Jackster 1 here. Now, it's actually time for a 4K Blu-ray update for today, March 3rd, 2018. I mean 2019, excuse me, 2019. I got a total of 6 Blu-rays. These are all 4K Blu-rays, because now what I'm deciding to do now is that when a new film or new release of a film comes out on Blu-ray, if there's a 4K release, I'm actually going to get that. Despite the fact that I don't have a 4K TV, I'll still be getting it, because they do have the regular Blu-ray discs, so I'll be able to watch the films from those discs. And anyway, I got 6 of them. I got all these over the course of the past month. 3 of them are Disney and 3 of them are not. And I got all of these at Walmart, Target, and Best Buy stores. I got 2 Blu-rays for each store, but obviously I got these all on different days. So I'm going to show all these in order of when the films came out. And these are all in 4K. This first one I got at Best Buy in Warwick, Rhode Island yesterday, actually. And this Blu-ray came out back on Tuesday. Yep. This is the 4K signature collection Blu-ray of The Little Mermaid. It's the Ultimate Collector's Edition. Yep. As you know, I do have the 2013 Diamond Edition Blu-ray, so I might do a comparison of 2 different Blu-ray versions of The Little Mermaid. I'm going to let you guys decide. Should I do that or should I not? Yeah. I got this, just so I could just have it on 4K, and according to what I'm going to see if this is probably the corrected version, because the Blu-ray I have, the 2013 Blu-ray has the 2 shots in the part of your world sequence out of order. I might do a comparison about that in a different video. Yep. And this was also the anniversary edition. This is actually the 30th anniversary edition, because we know this year, 2019, marks the film's 30th anniversary, because we know the film came out in theaters in either November or December of 1989. Anyway, like I said, this Blu-ray came out back last Tuesday. As you can see, here's the spine, back. Experience the award-winning music with the sing-along. Phone features the 4K, has 4K resolution, high dynamic range, wider color spectrum, immersive audio. Blu-ray has Alan Menken and the leading ladies, sing-along mode. What I want from you is your voice, an inside look at the cast original recording sessions, stories from Walt's office, gadgets and gizmos, and more. Yep. Here we got the digital copy code. And this thing. Here's the 4K Blu-ray, which you can see Ariel and Flounder, which I can't, like I said, I can't play this disc because I don't have a 4K TV. But here's the regular Blu-ray, which is a blue disc, which I can still watch the film from this Blu-ray disc. I'm no longer going to be saying I can't watch this film from this disc because I don't have a 4K TV, but I can still watch from this, because you guys all already get the deal. So I'll just, until I get a 4K TV, I'll just be watching them from the regular Blu-ray disc. Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad I now have the signature collection Blu-ray of The Little Mermaid. Alright, now this one I also got at Best Buy. This I got at Best Buy about a little more than 2 weeks ago. This is the the 4K signature collection Blu-ray of The Lion King. Now, I do have the regular signature collection Blu-ray, which came out back in August of 2017. This Blu-ray came out back in November of 2018, I think. Around the time Incredibles 2 came out on Blu-ray, I think. It either came out the day Incredibles 2 came out on Blu-ray or the day the Pixar Short Films Volume 3 Blu-ray came out. I don't remember. Well, I decided to get this just for the heck of it, and I might do 2 different Blu-ray versions of The Lion King. I'm just debating about it because reason why I was debating about it was because they're both the same release, it's just different formats. So I don't know. I'll think about that. Just let me know in the comments whether I should or not. Honestly, I actually think this cover is actually a lot better than the regular Blu-ray cover, if you ask me. Anyways, you can see here's the spine, the back. The Lion King in 4K comes to life with true vibrance and brilliance, stated by Ashley Croson of Entertainment Tonight. Also, you just got the same 4K stuff. Also got the recording sessions inside the story room, visualizing a villain, the Lion King song selection, and more. I think it has the same bonus features on the signature collection. Got the digital copy code. Here's the 4K Blu-ray, which has Simba, and then here's the Blu-ray disc, which is a regular Blu-ray disc, which is a blue disc. That's the same disc as on the other copy. So yeah, with the regular Blu-ray I have, I don't know if I'm going to keep it or if I'll get rid of it. I don't know. You guys just tell me what I should do with them. But yeah, there you go with that. Now, these next 2 Blu-rays were actually blind buys. I had not seen the films in theaters, but I eventually bought them, and I liked both of them. Both of these next 2 films were both nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, but we know they both lost to Green Book. I'll show them anyway. The first one I got at Target in Warwick, Rhode Island week. That is the 4K Blu-ray of A Star is Born. Now, this is a great movie, by the way. This film was directed by Bradley Cooper, who also stars in the movie as well. Also co-stars in it with Lady Gaga. Yeah, this film won several awards. I actually think Lady Gaga should have won Best Actress for this movie, if you ask me, but... Oh, well. Anyway, as you can see, here's the spine. Back. Passionate, emotionless, and fearless, stated by Kenneth Turn of the Los Angeles Times. Once just got songs and performance not seen in theaters, The Road to Stardom, Making a Star is Born, and music videos. Yeah, this film got a lot of awards and stuff. I think I already said I got this at Target about Saturday last week. I was going to get it at Best Buy. However, when I went to Best Buy that day, they only had the regular Blu-ray. They didn't have the 4K one, so I went to Target. That was a couple minutes from there, and luckily Target had this. Here we got the digital copy code. Here's the 4K Blu-ray. And then here's the regular Blu-ray. Yeah, this film was voted to be one of the top 10 best films of 2018. Yeah. So I really regret not seeing this in the theaters, but yeah, if you have not seen A Star is Born, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. All right, now this Blu-ray, this I got at Walmart in Warwick Island. No, the Walmart in North Carolina, Rhode Island. Excuse me, Walmart in North Carolina. This I got. It was the day right after Valentine's Day, back on February 15th, that Friday. That is the 4K Blu-ray of Bohemian Rhapsody. Now, this is the true story of the origin of Queen, about the lead role of the late sorry about that. This was a biography about the band Queen, focused on the story of the late Freddie Mercury. And this film won an Oscar for Best Actor. What was his name? Rami Malek, for his portrayal of Freddie Mercury. Yeah, I really regret not seeing this in the theater as well. But yeah, either this or A Star is Born should have won Best Picture, if you ask me. Here's the spine, back. Every Inch of Classic is by Simon Thompson of Forbes. I just got the complete live aid movie performance not seen in theaters. Rami Malek becoming Freddie, the look and sound of Queen, and recreating Live Aid. Yep, Bohemian Rhapsody is one of the best songs of all time, if you ask me. One of my favorite notable versions of it is a scene in the 1992 comedy Wayne's World, when all of them are in the car and they're singing it. In fact, one of the cast members, the lead role of Wayne's World, Mike Myers, actually has a role in this movie, believe it or not. We have the digital copy code. The discs, they're kind of like on the style of a record. Here's the 4K Blu-ray, and then here's the regular Blu-ray. Yeah. If you also have not seen Bohemian Rhapsody, I definitely also recommend it. All right, now this I got at the Target store inside the Warwick Mall back on February 9th, I think. No, yeah, February 9th. And that is the 4K edition Blu-ray of The Grinch. Now, I got this Blu-ray, though, earlier because I wanted to make sure it had a nice slipcover and everything. Although, I definitely will not be putting this Blu-ray into the player until November, when the holidays come around again. And because I now have all three film adaptations of The Grinch, because I do have the original 1966 Chuck Jones cartoon, and I also have the 2000 Ron Howard live-action film. Yeah, anyway, I saw this in theaters twice back in November, and I really enjoyed this movie. This film, Benedict Cumberbatch, who plays Doctor Strange in the Marvel movies, he voices the title character in this movie, and I thought he was a great performance. Actually, I don't think this is I think this is the second best adaptation of The Grinch, because obviously I think the original 1966 cartoon is the best, but this is the second best. I actually thought this film was a little better than the Ron Howard film. I don't know why, it just was. And this is currently the highest grossing Christmas comedy of all time, or Christmas movie, because worldwide the film made over $510 million. Yep. I think this is probably this is tied with Sing as my favorite Illumination movie. Anyways, you can see here's the spine. Back, the whole family can watch and enjoy. It's by Kids Day / News Day. She's got 3 mini movies, the making of the mini movies, from green to screen, from Who's Who and Whoville, my earliest Grinch memories, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, songs from A Little Heart, Grinchy gadgets, Anyone Can Draw, The Grinch, Max, Fred, Cindy Lou Who's Yule Log, and more. Yep. Got the digital copy code. Here's the 4K Blu-ray, which you can see Max and the Grinch. And here's the regular Blu-ray, which is a green disc. Oddly enough, when I got the regular Blu-ray of the Ron Howard Grinch movie, the Blu-ray disc was red. And I was saying they should have made it green, but now it's green. Yep. So yeah, the Grinch, probably this was an amazing. I really enjoyed this movie. All right, and last but not least, we have a Disney one. This Blu-ray also came out last Tuesday. I got it at Walmart, North Island, back on Friday. This is the 4K Ultimate Collector Edition Blu-ray of Ralph Breaks the Internet. Best animated film of the year, by Kaylin Corrigan of ComingSoon.net. 4 times sharper than HD, over an hour of bonus, including deleted scenes, Easter eggs, and more. Yep. We all know this film actually, an image of when this Blu-ray came out back on Tuesday, a little image that somebody found went viral. How there was a sticker on a plaque in a Blu-ray section of a Best Buy store that said Academy Award winner, because apparently Disney apparently thought that this film would win the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature, but we all know it lost to the award ended up going home to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah. Anyway, I saw this in theaters at the Showcase Cinemas movie theater in Warwick, Rhode Island, back on November 24th. I think it was the day right after Black Friday, and this was a really good sequel, though. I actually thought this movie was actually better than the first Wreck-It Ralph. A lot of people loved the first Wreck-It Ralph, in which I did enjoy it. I just didn't love it as much as everybody else did. So I actually thought the sequel was a lot better. The only thing I didn't like about this movie was the ending. The ending was the only thing I didn't like about the movie, but aside from that, I really liked it. I love Gal Gadot's character, Shank, there. And, oh my god, the scene with the princesses and the Oh My Disney scene, that scene was absolute gold, where Vanellope goes to Oh My Disney, and she meets all the Disney princesses. They're actually having thoughts about possibly doing a spin-off focusing on them. I would definitely want to see that. One thing I love about with the princesses scene, though, is that they almost got all the princesses' original voice actresses, with the exception of Snow White, Cinderella, and Aurora, because Snow White, her original voice actress, Adriana Caselotti, unfortunately died back in 1996, I believe, or 1997, I don't remember. Because that in this movie, Snow White is voiced by Pamela Ribon, and Cinderella's original voice actress, Eileen Woods, died in 2010, so in this film she was voiced by Jennifer Hale. And Aurora, her original voice actress, Mary Costa, is still alive, but of course she's 88 years old now, so can no longer pull off a 16-year-old girl, so because of that, Aurora in this film is voiced by Kate Higgins. But they got the other original voice actresses back, like Jodie Benson reprised her role as Ariel, Paige O'Hare reprised her role as Belle, Linda Larkin reprised her role as Jasmine, Irene Bender reprised her role as Pocahontas, Ming-Na Wen reprised her role as Mulan, Annika Non-Rose returned to voice Tiana, Mandy Moore returned to voice Rapunzel, Kelly MacDonald returned to voice Merida, Idana Menzel returned to voice Elsa, Christian Bell returned to voice Anna, and Ali Cravalho returned to voice Moana. So yeah, they got a lot of the princesses' original voice actresses to come back. But yeah, I really enjoyed the sequel. Anyway, I'm going to show you the spine. Back, beautifully animated and clever, stayed by Dana Schwartz of Entertainment Weekly. It's got delete scenes, how we broke the internet, Easter eggs, and more. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie a lot. Here's the 4K Blu-ray disc, which has a bunch of these rainbow colors there. Here's the digital copy code, and then here's the regular Blu-ray disc. So yeah, I definitely recommend Ralph Breaks the Internet if you haven't seen it yet. Definitely recommended. All right, that's my 4K Blu-ray update for today, March 3rd, 2019. I will see you all for my next video. Let me know in the comments center if you want me to do a Little Mermaid and Lion King comparison videos for the Blu-rays. Just let me know, and then those will be the next videos. Until then, bye for now.